everybody, and welcome back to the channel. Hey, we're combining beans today, and it's a beautiful day. It is Tuesday, October the 8th. I wanted to do a video today on planting wheat. We're planting wheat with two units. One's in Camden Township and one's over in Sombra. And I'm combining beans in Chatham Township, so hey, I'm gonna struggle to get there to catch them doing wheat, because this is going very, very slowly. These beans are good, but they're tough. We're only going 2.5 miles an hour. They're yielding really good. This is probably the best field that I had anyway. And we'll know at the end. We keep every field separate yield-wise, so we know which is best. But these are T5s. They're going to struggle though. I had another farm of NA 2000s went really good. And today's my lucky day. I've got our editor Laura here. How are you, Laura?
Well, I'm pretty good. I'm doing some research on site today.
Laura is the one that does all the creative stuff on the channel, and if Laura and I are both kind of Stompin' Tom fans, aren't we, Laura?
Yeah, I grew up on Stompin' Tom.
From the potato fields of Prince Edward Island to the soybean fields of Ontario. Stompin' Tom. And Laura, of course, is dressed appropriately.
This is my work shirt. In
her soybean man shirt, which is really good. Anyway, Laura wanted to get some field activity or first-hand knowledge of what's going on.
Just what I do for all the viewers out there.
Yeah.
It's easier to edit if I actually know what I'm doing.
And I did talk about this last year, that you know, when the combines are rolling, there's 2 seats in these combines, and you know, if you've got a country cousin, you should go hop in with them, because it's a long day sitting there with nothing. Once I get going here, I don't even steer this thing. She's auto steer.
One thing I want to mention is that the difference between seeing it on camera and seeing it in real life is you don't really understand or grasp how high of a view you have up here. Like, you can see pretty much everything, and you can tell it's cool because you can tell where the deer have been eating and where they've been laying, and it's pretty neat to see. It's something that you don't really fully capture on the videos.
Yeah, when you talk about deer, Laura, I didn't see any last night, but the 2 nights before that, and one night I saw 3 deer run across the field, and the night before I either chased the same deer twice, or it was 2 different deer. I don't know. It's hard to tell. They don't have name tags.
Well, the other night I was sitting on the porch on this farm, and I thought that Jared was inspecting the fields, and I thought, well, gee, he sure is far out to be looking at the fields. So, of course, I got my handy-dandy binoculars that I have right beside me and took a look, and it was 4 huge deer, and they were having dinner on Dad because he was eating the beans.
And, you know, nature's a wonderful thing. Today, I chased a rabbit out of the beans just on the other side of this field. A little bunny, wasn't very big, about I would say half grown, and it's a cottontail. He was zigzagging across the field with a beeline for those evergreen trees, and I don't know where my buddy the hawk come from, but anyway, it was lunchtime, and the hawk got his lunch. He had rabbit for lunch, fresh rabbit.
So it wasn't a PG episode?
No.
Not one for the kids.
No, it wasn't. I wasn't close enough to see, but I know the hawk flew away, and the rabbit didn't make it to the trees.
So one question I have is, like, the deer were there for over an hour. Like, would they get sick if they eat too many beans?
Well, I don't know. They may pass a lot of gas.
I'm glad they're far away, but I have them on video because I like to videotape everything too. And I I thought there was something else with them because there was white, but it was just their tail end. They were all really white at the back.
Could you make them out on the video?
Yeah, kinda. I do have a Samsung, so it's pretty good quality video.
Maybe, maybe you could insert some of that video right now.
Yeah, I could. I'll try. I don't know. I'm not promising miracles, but I'll try my best. I'll get my producer Dion to help me.
There you go. The other thing I've got, Laura, that I could, I'll send you. One of our neighbors up on the pasture farm sent me a picture this morning he took last night. It said 12:30, so I don't know what time he actually took the picture, but it was the northern lights at our pasture farm. So I'll send you those. There's two still pictures.
Oh, okay.
I don't know whether anybody else saw the northern lights last night. They've been out for the last 3 or 4 nights. Jared just texted me. One thing I told these guys hauling wagons, you know, you've got to park them the right way because we don't like loading over tarps, and you've always got to check to make sure the door's closed. And whoever brought that last wagon obviously never checked to make sure the door was closed. And it's hard to tell in the combine if the door's open or closed. But anyway, like Jared says, it made more room because run a bunch of beans on the ground. They're only $20 beans, so hey, what the hell. Got the Canadian flag. I got a new one under the seat here, but that one's not bad. It was out in the rain. It got washed. It looks pretty good. It was a little dirty when we got the wheat harvest done, but a couple of rains and it looks good enough.
Well, you don't want to throw them out too early because you want to get your full money's worth.
Yeah, I paid like 14 bucks for that flag.
I've had flags out for 2 years. They're looking rough, but I'm just not ready to part with them. I need to get my $1.50's worth.
Yeah, you shop at the dollar store too. Oh dear. Anyway, I just thought when Laura was here, Laura did bring me a coffee, which was kind of nice.
The only problem with coffee is it needs more stops.
Yeah, in the good old days, you could go out on the deck there and save a stop, but with this combine, you get out of the seat, she shuts down. Did you know that? The head stops.
For safety?
Yeah, for safety. You can't get out of the seat. So you gotta sit here all day.
You might have to wear a seatbelt soon.
I don't know, I might have a seatbelt. Yep, I do have a seatbelt. Never had it on, but I got one.
Maybe, what's that ball for?
That ball was in the field.
Oh, okay.
And I didn't want to put
This
it...
field?
Yeah, I didn't want to put it through the combine. I rescued that ball out of the bean field. It's probably that belonged to the donkeys.
The donkeys or our friendly neighbors.
Anyway, I didn't want to put it through the combine because I know the straw... Well, it might not have went in the straw chopper, and if it didn't, it could have plugged. Well, the cylinder would have ground it up. Something would have ground it up. Hey, there is quite a pile of beans here. Oh.
And we'd also like to thank our sponsors, Nature Valley, and our compliments. They feed our crew here.
Yeah, I've been living on granola bars for the last... Oh, there goes a rabbit. There goes 2 rabbits. Oh, and there's no hawk. That would have been a perfect shot, too.
No, PG only.
That's what they do when them...
There's a plane.
Yeah. When those rabbits run, they run and they dash each way because they know, oh, I gotta unload. They know the hawks are after them. Oh, I got thinking about something else. I almost forgot to unload this thing. That's why you gotta make sure the door's closed right there. Well, Laura, I guess we've had a eventful afternoon. We watched the rabbits run and plugged the combine once and picked a few beans. What do you think?
Well, it's a pretty good day so far, and Dad, I guess we've been there.
There you go. Anyway, we'll catch you on the next one.
She's a real Canadian girl, a real Canadian girl. She's an all Acadian northern lady and a real Canadian girl.